What is up, disc golfers? Today on Iceberg TV, we are back in the studio. I just got back from Colorado, and I finally have an Iceberg V3 disc golf backpack. I'm super pumped to finally have my hands on the greatest disc golf bag ever made. This bag has all the features that you want in a pro-level bag. In my opinion, it's better than grip, better than pound, better than squash. The quality is top tier. All the features are top tier, and this is the disc golf bag that's going to help change your game. If you want the best possible price, pre-order with the code ICE10 and get 10% off your order at bergsbags.com. And we're actually doing a bit of a fire sale on these satchels and these shoulder bags. So ICE25 gets you 25% off on these bags as well. So we're trying to give you guys a really good deal. When I was in Colorado, I was using this satchel a lot, and I was really enjoying using it. It was super cool, super fun to use, and super convenient. Check out bergsbags.com today. Now, I want to take this opportunity. I haven't been able to do a video about this yet, but I was paying attention and I was watching and I was listening to everybody's opinion about what's going on with Nikko Locastro. Nikko Locastro is about to enter one of the biggest tests and toughest parts of his entire life. So I think at the end of the day, what Nikko did was wrong. He has come out and apologized, and he's come out and said that he's going to try and be a better person. Now, eventually, when someone says they're going to do better over and over again and they never change, eventually people will start to lose faith in this person, but I haven't quite yet lost faith in Nikko Locastro. He could rewrite disc golf history. His current reputation is that he is an explosive, angry, uncontrollable guy, and after the incident at the European Open, that's his legacy. But if Nikko can, I'm assuming they're going to give him some sort of suspension in the next few days here. Nikko is going to have to face whatever consequences come his way, and then when he comes back, he is going to probably have one last opportunity to fix his legacy. Bradley Williams went through a similar situation when him and Matt Dollar got into a scuffle. Bradley Williams had to endure an 18-month suspension, I believe, and it was way too much of a suspension for what he did, in my opinion. But we'll put that aside for now. Nikko Locastro could rewrite the history books just like Bradley has. Everybody knows Bradley as a calm, cool, just relaxed guy with a smooth game. And what he is now, his old reputation used to be toxic, not fun to play with, and he was the worst kind of guy. So now Nikko has an opportunity to turn it around just like Bradley Williams was able to. Now, I want to show you guys, if you don't have Instagram, what Nikko had to say and then what Clash Discs had to say.
I'd like to take this moment and give a public apology for what happened today on the 18th hole at the European Open. I'm very embarrassed and truly disappointed in myself. I should have been more professional and handled that situation in a lot more positive way. I just want to say sorry to PDGA Europe. I want to give an apology to the official. I know he was just trying to do his job today, and that's why we have officials in the sport. I know that this was not a good look for me today. It didn't look good on camera, and all I could say is I don't want anybody to ever see me in that type of light ever again. And sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm very disappointed in myself. I can hardly put it into words about how I feel today. I found out about 10 minutes ago that I was disqualified from the European Open, and it's rightfully so. I probably should be. It's a tough spot to be in right now. I know that I let a lot of people down. I let my fans down. I let people down that are fans of the sport of disc golf, and I know the response is not going to look good, but I know in my heart that I am sorry for what happened today on the 18th hole. I'd like to take this moment and give a...
So he could have put this out for a multitude of reasons. Whether he be sorry or not for what he did, he had to come out and make this statement. The true way for him to show us that he regrets what he did is to change and to address, the issues he's having internally and externally, and he's made statements saying he is going to physically and mentally work himself out. So I'm really looking forward to seeing a new and improved version of Nikko Locastro. He's one of the most talented players that we have in the game. He's very much so in his head, and it does happen, but with his explosive personality and his passion, it can be a dangerous personality type. Now, with all that being said, Clash Discs would like to thank Nikko Locastro for apologizing for his actions that took place at the European Open. However, we do not condone these actions or behaviors. Because of this, we will not be continuing our professional relationship with Nikko Locastro. We wish Nikko the best for his future. Clash Discs, man, I really love their plastic, and you know, they are going to get hurt by this a lot. That, you know, Nikko was out there on the Pro Tour throwing Clash Discs and throwing them at a high level and getting, I believe he was on chase card, and Nikko getting knocked off that chase card when he was removed from the tournament put Brody Smith on the chase card. So that was a whole different turn of events as well. But Clash Discs, man, they need to pick somebody up who is going to promote their brand to the highest absolute standard. They make amazing plastic, and they need a player that's going to represent them with the integrity, the work ethic, the kindness that, you know, we want to see in the sport of disc golf. I actually really enjoy throwing Clash Discs. About half my disc bag is Clash right now. So big shout out to Clash Discs. I'm sure it was an easy decision to let him go, but as a business decision, it's not always easy to let, you know, your top touring pro go. So I'm sure they talked about it, and I'm sure it was an easy decision at the end of the day. But again, it's going to hurt their business not having Nikko on the Pro Tour throwing Clash Discs for, you know, until Nikko's back, and they're not going to pick him back up. It's kind of a one and done type of situation. Nikko's been through a lot of sponsors, so I'm wondering who, if anyone, even is going to be willing to pick him up at this point. He's going to wind up with another smaller niche brand. And yeah, we're going to have to wait and see who picks Nikko up when he's back. I'm sure somebody will. Someone's going to buy his, you know, new attitude, new me, and someone's going to pick him up because he's that fantastic of a player. But hopefully he can come back and prove that, you know, he is deserving of a sponsorship. And in the meantime, I will do my best to help Clash continue to promote their products. They don't sponsor me or anything, but you know, what they've had to go through, I'm sure, was difficult. They don't want to sponsor someone who's going to have outbursts like that, and that's probably not what they were expecting when they did sponsor Nikko Locastro. So I do like Clash Discs, and I really enjoy throwing them. So you'll see some Clash content out of me going forward as well. So if you were following Nikko for Clash, you can bring that attention right over here, because I will be throwing a lot of Clash Discs. I'm not sponsored, and I won't be throwing a full Clash bag, but I'm loving the soda, the salt, the popcorn, the butter. I'm really enjoying basically 80% of the lineup. With all that being said, comment down below. You're watching Iceberg TV, and take care.